The Paqui One Chip Challenge is in this little box right here. It is one single corn chip covered with Carolina Reaper powder, I'm assuming. And they say it's the hottest chip in the world. So the challenge is to obviously eat this chip and wait 5 minutes before you drink anything liquid. So that's what I'm going to try to do today. And I did a little research ahead of time because I'm curious, of course, how painful this is going to be. Don't know what to expect. I do like to eat spicy food. I'm always adding hot sauce to my food, and even my hummus, which I'll include a picture of, a number of different spices I add to that. And the most pain I've had in my life is actually from being pepper sprayed. I was a police officer, and that was part of my training, was to get pepper sprayed. That was supremely intense pain. Kind of felt like you're gonna die. It's just overwhelming. You can't breathe. All your senses are just overwhelmed. And it's so intense because they actually pepper spray you across your mouth and across your eyes and your nose. So all of your mucous membranes are affected, and that's obviously not gonna happen today. So I expect it won't be that bad. I sure hope it's not. It'll just be my mouth. And I'm gonna be very careful to, of course, not touch, my face with the powder on. And I actually have gloves on. I'm gonna take the gloves off once I get the chip in my mouth. So, and I was also curious what the Scoville units are for the Carolina Reaper, and its averages about 1.5 million, and that is around the same as pepper spray. Apparently that's usually between 1.5 million and 3 million from what I've read. So this should be the same amount of pain, but obviously a whole different intake that I'm doing this time. So we'll see how that goes. I'm pretty much prepared here. I've got some cheese that I'm gonna wash this down with. My favorite cheese in the world, Rolly Red Rock. Get that if you can. It's only in Wisconsin. They're a very small cheese maker. And got some yogurt and milk as well. I've heard dairy is good to help with the pain in the mouth afterwards. So I'm gonna open this sucker up here. And just some marketing in here. Oh, it does say what's going to happen. Round 1, a spicy punch to the tongue. Round 2, a fiery jab to the face. Round 3, impaired vision from tears. Round 4, a low blow to the gut. And round 5 is a knockout. So there you have that. And the rules: eat the entire chip, wait as long as possible before drinking or eating anything, and post your reaction to social media. So there we go. Here's the chip, and it's big. Get the sucker open. Starting to get nervous. I smell it. It's very dark. It does have quite an odor, pepper odor. Actually smells pretty good. All right, I'm gonna be careful to not touch my lips at all with this because that'll be very bad. So I'm gonna crunch it up a little bit here and take these gloves off because I got lots of powder on them now. So, all right, here we go. My wife is here with me. She's gonna start the timer and then hand the timer off to me so we can keep an eye on it and down the pipe. No real heat yet. Just trying to swallow it. Mouth is quite dry. I might lose my voice because I sometimes do that when I eat really hot stuff. Hopefully that won't happen. All right, I pretty much have the chip totally swallowed. Just a little residue, in my mouth. It's actually not that bad right now. I know it'll get worse. And yeah, just, a very big burning sensation in my mouth. That's about it. Here's the timer here. Oh, we're already a minute in. I'll just hold this up. I got powder all over. I have to be careful here. Not so bad. Kind of lackluster. Well, which I guess is a good thing. And it is kind of early. It's probably going to get worse. Definitely haven't lost my voice, which I was afraid of. I got long tonsils actually, so the hot stuff hits my tonsils, and then you're out, because that's a mucous membrane. Of course, they don't like hot stuff. Oh. Yeah, just, the heat is ramping up in the mouth. Just trying to get the last of the corn chip out. My body's getting warmer, for sure. It's starting to sweat a little bit. Oops, time went off. Not much else, just some heat. I do feel a little bit, I got a little bit on my lip when I got the chip on my mouth. So that's starting to burn a little bit too. But all in all, so far, a little better than I expected it would be. It's just, now my throat's starting to get quite hot as well. Usually when I eat hot stuff, it's your mouth, but I'm actually feeling it, further down into the windpipe area a little bit. But not too bad. My eyes are watering a little bit. Looking forward to this cheese because it's wonderful. But can certainly wait. Nose is starting to run a little bit, which I fully expected, and I'm sure by the end it's going to be a lot of mucus. That's just usually how it works. Heart's racing a little bit, but I think that's mostly just from being nervous and not knowing what to expect. But where am I at? Well, a minute and a half left, no problem. This is not bad at all. I watched a few videos before, and of course you have completely different reactions because everybody reacts differently to the hot stuff. And one of them I watched was American Ninja Warrior, which I am obviously nowhere near one, but just totally could not take it, like absolutely freaking out on camera and just pulling stuff out of the fridge after a minute and a half. And then I saw a couple other guys do it, and they're more like me, where it's, a little hot in the mouth and you're just kind of talking through it. But no, not bad at all. I'm getting a lot more mucus in my mouth, so it's a little harder to talk, just saliva and wetness. But other than that, nose run a little bit. No problem. 30 seconds. This is, wow, much easier than I expected. Actually, a little disappointed. It's not that exciting of a video, turns out. But they say, they did add this other pamphlet in there, which I didn't show you yet. But it says if you last 5 minutes, you're a featherweight. 10 minutes, you're a lightweight. 30 minutes, you're a middleweight. 1 hour, you're a heavyweight. I don't think anybody wants to watch me for an hour, but I mean, I could easily do an hour because, there we go. I could easily do an hour. I mean, it's already getting better. No problem at all. So the other side is apparently the champion banner, which I now am technically a featherweight because I've lasted 5 minutes. And yeah, I literally wouldn't have to even drink anything. No, like I don't need to drink at all. Like it would maybe just make it worse at this point. It's no problem at all. It's already better than it was 2 minutes ago. Like, I'm totally shocked. So, I don't know. Not that exciting, but it was fun to do.
You've definitely had worse from other things you've eaten.
Yes.
I've seen you crying,
Right.
sweating.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. My wife is just saying that I've eaten other things that have been a lot worse, and totally true. I do have, gotta be careful here. I do have Carolina Reaper powder and ghost pepper powder, habanero powder that I add to foods like the hummus, like I was saying. And sometimes that's, I would say, hotter than this was, like just eating hummus with my carrots and whatever. So, wow, I'm just shocked. I thought it would be much worse. So, I don't know. I was going to have this cheese, but I will eat it, of course, because it's awesome. But I'm just going to wait. I think I'll just wait the hour. Just call it official. I'll be the heavyweight and just not drink anything. It'll be totally fine. Okay, I'm back. It has been about an hour and 15 minutes now since I first ate the chip, and therefore I'm a heavyweight, I think they call it. Yep. And yeah, not much more to say. Definitely got a little bit of a warm feeling in my stomach after a little while, but the heat went away within pretty much when the first video was done, after 5 minutes or so. My neck got pretty red, I noticed, after my first clip. Other than that, good to go. Official heavyweight on the Paqui Chip Challenge. Thanks for watching, and watch out for deer.